Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Scott's Weekend Sports here, ladies and gentlemen. I'm back with my buddies, David Wolf on one side, and I have one of my best friends right here, the current champion of my fantasy wrestling league, Steven Battle.
What's up? Steven Wolf is here. Ow. We are here to predict and have some fun. Yes.
Who invited Matt Hardy?
The reason I brought the belt is because, well...
And ladies and gentlemen, it is Royal Rumble Sunday. Ladies and gentlemen, let's listen to the great voice of Michael Buffer to get us started.
Oh.
And millions.
And there we go, ladies and gentlemen. What a way to start off.
There we go.
First match on the card, projected to be the first match of the night, as the current SmackDown Live Women's Champion Asuka puts her SmackDown Live Women's Championship on the line against the man of the SmackDown Live Women's Division, Becky Lynch. Steven, I'll let you start off on this one.
I don't know, Scott. I've been thinking about this for a while, and there's a lot to go with. I mean, they say she's gonna win the title, but
Don't see it.
I don't see it happening. I mean, Ronda just started, and she's still hot.
Yep.
There's been lots of rumors going on about her.
Yep.
So I don't care if you guys agree with me or not. I say, Ronda Rousey takes it.
Okay. I'm also going to go with Ronda Rousey. We're going a little bit out of schedule here, but that's fine. Ronda Rousey will retain her SmackDown Raw Women's Championship against Sasha Banks tonight at the Royal Rumble. No problems here. I think she'll get by with ease.
I'll pick Ronda Rousey too. They're not expecting her to lose until suffer her first loss until WrestleMania.
Next up is the SmackDown Live Women's Championship. It will be the current champion, Asuka, putting her SmackDown Live Women's Championship on the line against Becky Lynch. Should be the start of the show. I'm going to go with the current champion, Asuka, to retain the SmackDown Live Women's Championship by any means. I expect a little bit of interference from Ronda Rousey here to keep that thing going into WrestleMania between her and Becky Lynch. So I'll take Asuka to retain the SmackDown Live Women's Championship.
Guys, let me tell you, when we last did our draft, these two laughed at me when I picked Asuka for my first pick, and they regretted it. That's why I got this thing. But I agree. I do think Ronda Rousey is going to come in and interfere. She might do the same thing when it's just like down to, if it's possible, Becky and Charlotte, and they both get distracted, and
I can see Asuka winning too with their interference with Ronda Rousey.
Yep.
So at this point, I'm going with Asuka.
Yep. Next up is the SmackDown Live Tag Team Championships. It will be Sheamus and Cesaro of the Bar defending their SmackDown Live Tag Team Championships against the unlikely duo of Shane McMahon and Daniel Bryan. David, I'll let you start off with this one.
I'm thinking Shane McMahon and Miz.
I agree.
Wait.
I agree.
Hold on. Why would you pick those two?
Shane McMahon and The Miz are going to walk out of the Royal Rumble, your new SmackDown Live Tag Team Champions. This reminds me too much of WrestleMania back in April when Braun Strowman won the Raw Tag Team Championship with an 8-year-old kid by the name of Nicholas, and the team that they beat to win those titles was the Bar, and I think the Bar is going to get embarrassed one more time. Shane and The Miz win the SmackDown Live Tag Team Championships.
Guys, I don't know. I don't see that happening again. I don't see history repeating itself. But if it does, I'll be shocked. I'll be shocked that history repeated itself. But I'm sorry, but if I'm right about this and somehow they do it, I'm going with the Bar.
Next up for the WWE Universal Championship, it will be my boy Finn Balor going one-on-one against the Beast Incarnate Brock Lesnar. And unfortunately, to all my fellow Balor Club Nation, I'm going to have to pick Brock Lesnar to retain the Universal Championship. I just don't see him losing until WrestleMania. So I'm going to have to go with the Beast Incarnate Brock Lesnar to walk out of Phoenix and Chase Field tonight, still your WWE Universal Champion.
Guys, give me 5 likes for this video if you want me to hit him with this title for that answer. He's wearing the shirt for God's sakes, and he picks Brock Lesnar? Don't you have faith?
I would love to see Finn Balor win. I just don't think it's going to happen.
I'm going to say Finn because, come on, you don't hardly see the Demon. You don't hardly see anything. The last time we saw the Demon is when he was facing Seth Rollins. For God's sakes, bring the Demon out and let him win. And also, for a little, something for you guys. They say if Finn Balor wins as the Demon, Roman Reigns is supposed to come out and congratulate him.
Yeah.
That's
I think it could happen.
what's going on.
I have a
David?
feeling that Finn Balor swerving the fans by saying the Demon's not coming out. He's saying in an interview it's going to be Finn Balor, the man, facing Brock Lesnar. I think he's swerving everybody. And we haven't seen the Demon since last year at SummerSlam against Baron Corbin.
Yep. Next up for the WWE Championship, it will be the new look Daniel Bryan defending his WWE Championship on the line.
Oh, boy.
Against the phenomenal AJ Styles. And I'm going to go, unfortunately, again, I'm going to go with Daniel Bryan to walk out of here. And Chase Field is still the SmackDown Live World Heavyweight Champion. Even though I do have AJ Styles on my team here in fantasy, I just don't think he's going to win it here. Give me Daniel Bryan to walk out, still the WWE Champion.
Why are you picking against the best guys? Why?
I'm picking Daniel Bryan too.
What?
I don't think AJ Styles is gonna win the title because I have a feeling Daniel Bryan's gonna be champion until at least WrestleMania.
Maybe going against Miz at WrestleMania.
Really?
We'll see what
You really want that to happen?
I think it could happen.
What about that rumor they said that when man coming out, toss AJ the belt, and then he wins it that way?
Maybe.
But okay, fine. Just this once for you people who are watching, fine. But I swear, if I'm wrong because of you two, I'm gonna get you. I'll pick what they're picking.
Next up for the WWE United States Championship on the pre-show, which starts in about 6 minutes here on the WWE Network. It will be the current champion, Rusev, defending his United States Championship against the former champion, Shinsuke Nakamura. I'm going to go with Rusev to retain. Finally, he gets a win on the pre-show. He just won the title back on Christmas Day, so I don't see him losing this early in his title reign. I think it's going to be a happy Rusev Day here, and Rusev retains the United States Championship here at the Royal Rumble.
You're forgetting something. It's not only that day, it's also Wolf's Day. So, Nakamura or Rusev? Yeah, is Lana with him? Because if Lana...
Well, she's in the Women's Royal Rumble, so I don't know.
We won't know until later.
But if she interferes, I have a feeling Lana's going to interfere and cost Nakamura the match, and fine.
Rusev retains.
I'm saying Rusev retains too because they're trying to re-elevate the U.S. Championship, and I feel like a lengthy Rusev title reign will re-elevate the U.S. Championship.
Next up for the WWE Cruiserweight Championship here, I might be the only one picking this match right here, as it will be the current champion Buddy Murphy defending his WWE Cruiserweight Championship against Akira Tozawa, Hideo Itami, and Kalisto. I'm going to be the odd man out here, and I'm going to take the current WWE Cruiserweight Champion Buddy Murphy to retain the WWE Cruiserweight Championship here at the Royal Rumble. He's held the title for about 2 or 3 months now, and I don't think he's ready for the main roster yet. So I'm going to take Buddy Murphy to retain the WWE Cruiserweight Championship here at the Royal Rumble.
You know, that's surprising. You're going to give me 20 just like that?
That's fine.
Oh my God.
That's surprising.
I'm picking it.
You're in third place, so it doesn't matter.
I'm going to pick Hideo Itami because I have a feeling that Buddy Murphy is going to Raw after the Royal Rumble.
The guy that says, respect me!
Yeah,
respect me!
Yeah, we've seen him at Inglewood a couple times.
Now, what about Kalisto? The last thing
Kalisto could do it.
2 years ago was the last time he was champion.
Yeah.
He's
also been a former United States champion.
I say Kalisto because he hasn't had the title since let me see, 2 years ago, was it?
Yeah.
So, if I'm right about the Luchador winning somehow, I'll be shocked. I will be shocked. It'll be like Cinco de Mayo in Mexico.
Exactly. Now into the Royal Rumbles. First match out, in my opinion, will be the Women's Royal Rumble. I think they'll put the women out first.
Ladies first.
And it will be, let's go down the entrance right now, as it will be representing SmackDown. You have Carmella coming in at number 30. We already knew that. Bayley, Ember Moon, Natalya, Sarah Logan, Ruby Riott, Alicia Fox, Becky James.
Nikki Cross?
Sasha Banks is projected to be in. Lacey Evans, who we just saw debut back on Monday Night Raw this week. Alexa Bliss coming off a couple of concussions in the Women's Royal Rumble last year. And also Mandy Rose, Sonya Deville, Lana, who I think will have a short stint in the Royal Rumble. I don't think she had the chance.
It'll be Lana Day if she wins.
Zelina Vega also in the Women's Royal Rumble. I don't know why she's in there.
Why would you put Zelina Vega in there?
Naomi also in. Orlando's very own Naomi. Peyton Royce and Billie Kay, the Iconics, are also in the Women's Royal Rumble. Nikki Cross, who we just saw debut a couple weeks back on Monday Night Raw. Nia Jax, Tamina, and that's about it. Mandy Rose and Sonya Deville also in. Who do you think will be the first 2 entrants into the Royal Rumble season on the women's side?
That's a tough one. I mean, if Tamina is in it, then I would like to see Tamina and Nia Jax go off.
1 and 2?
Unless they decide to just work together. I mean, come on. Why not? I mean, you got 2 Samoans.
Yep.
You got, and then it's them at the end. They have to choose. Who wants it more? Who wants it more? I mean, shoot. Nia Jax hasn't had the title since
2017. It's been a while.
I choose the Samoan sisters to start us off.
1 and 2. David.
I'm going to say 1 and 2 is Alexa Bliss and Bayley.
Ooh.
Oh!
Okay. Bayley got 29 last year, so I wouldn't be shocked there. I think they're going to put the 2 NXT stars in there early. Nikki Cross and Lacey Evans start off the Women's Royal Rumble here. I feel like those two the crowd needs to get behind one of those 2 girls early, so I'm going to put those 2 in. And now for the shortest Royal Rumble.
Wait. We forgot something. We forgot who's going to be there as a surprise. I mean, you remember last year.
Yeah.
2 surprise entrants.
I want to see Melina back because
no
one can do an entrance like she can.
I haven't seen her since 09.
I would like to see Melina and maybe AJ Lee. Call me. I know what you guys are going to say. Why AJ Lee? Well, come on. If you don't bring AJ Lee back,
You're going to hear those CM Punk chants all night.
You might as well, right? I mean, come on. So those are my 2.
For me, I'm going to go with a former Impact World Knockouts champion, a former WWE superstar. She is Victoria, and I think she comes back into the Women's Royal Rumble tonight. This is her last year wrestling. She says she retires at the end of this year. So if WWE wants to bring her back, tonight's the night. And I think we will see one of the Bellas in the Royal Rumble. And I think
don't you dare say it.
It's a tough one. I think it's going to be Nikki Bella going into the Women's Royal Rumble as a unannounced surprise entrant.
I can see both the Bella twins in, Nikki and Bray.
You want the both to...
Who do you think will have the shortest time in the Royal Rumble? Steven.
You have to answer. The only shortest time I remember was Santino's Morella's short time.
Oh no, the 1 second, the 2009 Rumble.
Yes.
I'm gonna say for the women, maybe Selena Vega.
Okay.
The shortest time for me is gonna be, I think Alexa Bliss will get eliminated right before the end.
So you don't think it's gonna be her? So who do you think will have the shortest time in the Rumble?
The shortest time, probably Lana. Probably last time was like 3 seconds.
That'd be a bad number.
It's a tough one. There's a lot of good candidates out there. You have Alicia Fox out there who could have a short stint. Dana Brooke in there. But I'm going to agree with David on this one. I think Lana's going to have a short time in this Royal Rumble. She doesn't have a lot of wrestling skills. So I think Lana comes in and doesn't do very well.
Now, who's going to win it?
Longest time in the Royal Rumble. Steven. Who do you think
I'm going to say like one of the NXT call-ups. Like,
Oof.
I'm going to say, call me crazy,
Okay.
Lacey Evans.
Ooh.
Because look at her. She's like...
I have her as number 1. So
and we met her. We met Lacey Evans. She is awesome in person.
And we met her on my birthday last year.
Wait, what?
At the show. We did.
What?
It was his birthday last year when we met.
Yeah, that's right. You should have got a number.
David.
I'm going to say the longest is probably going to be Bayley or Sasha Banks.
I'm going to go... I think she comes in at number 3 in the Women's Royal Rumble and goes on to win it all the way. The man Becky Lynch will win the Women's Royal Rumble. She comes in at number 3 and goes all the way.
Really? Why? Out of all people, why would you pick Bayley?
I think she's going to win the Royal Rumble. Who do you have as your Final 4?
Final 4. Final 4. Let's see.
Final 4 and winner.
They say they're going to push Mandy Rose.
Okay, so you're putting her in there?
And let me see. I don't see Micah James doing it.
I don't do it. I don't see it either.
Let me see. Maybe. I don't see the crazy Fox lady doing it.
Alicia Fox, I don't either.
Naomi. I mean, come on. She won before in Orlando, even though she wasn't like.
She did.
In the champ.
She did win the Battle Royal at WrestleMania.
So that's still. So I'm gonna just see. Okay, call me crazy. Maybe one of the Wyatt cards, like maybe Ruby.
Okay.
I mean,
ever since Liv Morgan get in there in the Final
Ever
Four.
since they debuted, they have had nothing. No title shots. No nothing. Nada.
Okay.
And unfortunately, John Cena, if you're watching this, Nikki Bella.
Oof.
I'm sorry, John, but come on. How could you not let a beautiful woman like her go,
Okay.
man?
Oh, God. So my Final 4 is going to be Charlotte, Becky Lynch, Nia Jax, and it's tough one. I think Carmelo will find a way to get in.
Really? You want Carmelo?
I think Carmelo will find a way from number 30 to get into the Final Four.
Yeah,
I think not.
And then find a way out.
I'm going to agree with 2 of Scott's Final Four.
Who do you have as your other 2?
I'm going to say Mandy Rose and possibly Sonya Deville.
Okay.
Really? You want to pick
Who
DeVille?
do you have winning it, Steven? Who do you have winning
I
it?
don't know. I mean, there's so many talented girls in that ring, or as I say, superstars. Call me crazy, but I'm stuck in between Nia Jax and Charlotte, because if those two, if they were the only 2, I can see Ronda Rousey coming down that ramp and costing Charlotte.
So now you got Nia winning.
So for the Samoans, I pick Nia.
Nice pick. I'm going to go with Becky Lynch to go on and win the Women's Royal Rumble, and then go on to WrestleMania and defeat Ronda Rousey at WrestleMania to give her first loss. So I'll take Becky Lynch to win the Royal Rumble.
I'm going to take Charlotte Flair to win the Royal Rumble and go on and beat
Asuka
Asuka at WrestleMania 35.
No, that's not going to happen again. That is not going to. Okay.
If that match does happen again, I think Asuka will beat her this time.
I mean, seriously, every time there's an undefeated streak
Yep.
at WrestleMania, look at the Undertaker's undefeated
Yep.
streak.
Lost
Look
to
how
Brock
that
Lesnar.
happened.
Lost to
And
Lesnar.
look at Asuka, and she took it well. I thought she was gonna go heel. Okay, down to the men's. I'm done.
Now on to the men's side. R-Truth, Drew McIntyre, John Cena, Xavier Woods, Big E, Kofi Kingston, Seth Rollins, Jeff Hardy, Dean Ambrose, Bobby Lashley, Samoa Joe, Elias, Baron Corbin, Jinder Mahal, Apollo Crews, Andrade, Rey Mysterio, Mustafa Ali, Titus O'Neil, and a injured John Cena who will not be in. Braun Strowman takes his spot. So your 2 surprise entrants stated.
That's a lot, guys. That's a lot of name, isn't it?
Yes.
12
12 spots open. Well,
Let me
actually
see.
11.
Yeah, 11 spots open.
11 spots open.
When was the last time we saw Tajiri?
Ooh.
2006, I believe.
I mean, come on.
2017 was 2016 was the
Any
last time I saw
wrestling
him.
show you go to,
In the
anything can
cruiserweights.
happen. So
Yep.
I'm gonna
Tajiri.
say, I mean, Tajiri. I mean, he was one of the good ones.
Who's your other one?
Let me see, Tajiri and ooh boy, let me see. I don't know. I mean, there's some good wrestlers in the past that I like, but personality.
Omega.
He can't.
Just in case. Just in case.
There
Just in
His
case.
contract
There
doesn't
it
expire
is.
until next Friday.
Just in case.
There it is.
Just in case.
I knew one of us was going to pick him. David. Just
My
five
2
entrants.
surprise entrants are going to be Abyss, and this is a long shot to be a surprise entrant, CM Punk.
Ooh. For me, I'm going to go with the returning, waiting for a match to return in. I'm going to go with the Eater of Worlds, Bray Wyatt, to return tonight in the Royal Rumble. He comes in and possibly wins the Royal Rumble. I don't know. And my other surprise entrance is going to be, it's a tough one, but I'm going to go with Ricochet. I feel like Ricochet will find a way into the Royal Rumble. And I would love to see him in the Women's Royal Rumble just to see how good he does in the Royal Rumble with his high-flying style. That's right. Who do you have as your Final Four, Steven?
I see. I mean, if you're right about Ricochet,
I think it could be. He could get
but let's not forget, there's a chance that Lars Sullivan might still
in.
come.
Yeah, that's true. He wouldn't be a surprise entrant, though.
He would. Yeah,
He's on the roster.
He's on the main roster.
Yeah.
So, my Final Four, the champ says, and the champ says,
Oh no, not The Rock.
Are you putting The Rock in there?
oh, can you smell what The Rock is cooking? I would like to see Stone Cold come back too.
Oh, yeah. That'd be nice.
But I picked The Rock.
Okay.
I picked Ray because
Rey
when was the last
Mysterio.
time you ever won a Royal Rumble?
2006.
There you go. So let him win another one. Randy Orton wants to win his
Yep.
third.
Royal Rumble, yes, sir.
And I think they said they were gonna push Mr. Cien Almas. Yeah, Almas. Why not?
Now going is just Andrade. And my Final Four are going to be Seth Rollins, Drew McIntyre. Drew McIntyre. The other two are tough. I'll put Braun Strowman in there. I think he'll find a way to get into the Final Four.
I knew he was gonna do that.
And then, it's tough. I think Bray Wyatt will find his way into the Final Four.
Yeah, I think. I have Seth Rollins in my Final Four. Dean Ambrose.
Ooh.
Really?
Lars Sullivan, and
And-
Aleister Black.
Ooh, boy.
Who's gonna get the black mass
Who do you
first?
think wins it?
Whoever gets the black mass out of the ring.
Who do you think wins the Royal Rumble, Steven?
I don't think an NXT call-up ever won it, so I see the first one being maybe either Almas or Black.
Ooh, I'm going to go with Seth Rollins.
I'm going with Seth Rollins too.
What is that? What you guys go with the
Favorite. And that will do it for this episode of Scott's Weekly Sports Today, ladies and gentlemen. Thumbs up this video. Subscribe if you are new. Leave a nice comment down below with your predictions for this Sunday. And I'll be back next weekend with my Super Bowl predictions for next Sunday's Super Bowl.
Go Rams.
And I'll see you guys right back here next week on Scott's Weekly Sports right here on YouTube. See you later, guys.